Howdy! This short video tutorial demonstrates how to log into the Aggie Virtual Desktop, AVD, which is formerly known as the Virtual Open Access Lab, or simply the VOL. This service is provided to all Texas A&M students. However, there's a special AVD instance named Geosciences that provides access to the software used in the courses in our online Masters of Geoscience program. To access the AVD, simply type Aggie Virtual Desktop.tamu.edu into your web browser. As usual at Texas A&M, you will be asked to log in using your NetID and your password, and then you will be asked to verify your identity using the Duo app. Once you have successfully accessed the AVD, you should see a web page that contains two things: desktops, which are of interest here, and applications. At least two desktops, Geosciences and VOL, should be visible. If you do not see the Geosciences Virtual Desktop, please contact the ArtSci Help Desk at artsci-help@tamu.edu. Now, there are two different ways to access a virtual desktop. If you click on the ellipses, or the three dots, you can see that it is possible to launch the virtual desktop into a browser, or you can launch it from the Horizon Client. However, to use a Horizon Client, you will have to install this on your computer. You can find instructions for installation of the VMWare Horizon Client under Support within the Aggie Virtual Desktop. In Support, it is also possible to set some preferences. I'm going to now demonstrate both of the two ways to access the Geosciences Virtual Desktop. The default behavior is to launch into a web browser by simply clicking on the appropriate virtual desktop instance, in this case Geosciences. Now, depending on connections, etc., it may take a moment or two for the virtual desktop to open up. Now, it will also allow you to have it install into the full screen, but I'm going to cancel that. And now you can see it is running in my web browser, and what we have is a fully functional Windows desktop with a variety of applications. And if we look at the applications that are available to us, we can see that there's quite a large number that are available, including the ones that are of interest in this program, including ArcGIS Pro. Now, one very important thing to know about accessing the virtual desktop using either the client or the web browser is please do not log out or shut down the virtual desktop. If you do that, you will have to contact support to get it started again. What you simply do is disconnect from the virtual instance by closing the tab. Now, if you have the Horizon Client installed on your local computer, you can launch the Geosciences desktop into that client or from the client. I'm going to do that now. and I've already installed it, so it's going to open up the virtual desktop in the VMware Horizon Client. And again, it wants to put it in full screen, and I have two different screens going, so it makes it rather large. But as you can see, it looks identical in the Horizon Client, but the Horizon Client provides a little bit of extra functionality. So within this virtual desktop, the software we use in the program will be available for your use. And again, rather than logging out as you might do in a typical Windows desktop, I'm simply going to disconnect from the virtual client by closing my window. If you have any questions in using the Geosciences Virtual Desktop, please do not hesitate contacting the help desk.